True. I got one thing to say though. What was I gonna say?
Bacon in your face. Yeah, we in here again with another one, another podcast. All right, we recorded, so say whatever you want to say now. You should lower that TV though, for real though. Put that shit on closed caption, dog. Like, come on.
Alright, so LeBron basically said he's never played on a super team.
When did he say this?
Did? Wait, hold on. He did. He said that.
When did he say this?
In his post-game interview.
First off, every LeBron team's a super team. That man's like a living cheater. But I mean,
good point.
I guess, that's all I gotta say.
Really to the modern era, a lot of people like to think LeBron created the super team. Like that's been the new criticism in the talking points.
It's been around for decades.
Yeah, exactly. The real one was Boston, but I guess because that one was done via trades, people forget about that one.
That's nonsense, man.
I know people just disagree with that. What? That Boston was the first, or
no? I mean,
of this era. Let's not talk all time. Of this
okay. Yes. Thank you.
People don't like to think all time because
we're about to go back into time.
History don't matter. You know what I mean? History doesn't exist to most people.
That makes sense.
Again, and apparently not to LeBron, but you know what? I like that because he's right. The Miami Heat were not a super team. Because I'm just saying it just based on those numbers and how much work he had to put in versus everybody else. I wouldn't consider that a super team too. Like from my perspective, like if I'm LeBron, from my perspective, I'm like super team. Like I led the team in every category. Like what are you talking about?
Offensively they were ass. Like the Miami Heat, I'm saying, but defensively they were godly.
But I think that's their fault. That's Miami's fault.
And you know, like the Cavs, the current Cavs, it's like an invert of that. Like they're a godly offensive team, but ass defensively.
But let's define what a super team is, though. What is a super team?
Real quick. I just want to say, like before, and we'll do that, Danny. But Miami, I feel like they did that to themselves, though, because they have Pat Riley and baby Pat Riley, Spoelstra, right? And all they do is think defense, you know? So they got a bunch of offensive players, and they didn't take advantage of that, you know? So that's their fault. The Warriors, once they got rid of Jackson, who was the same way, defense, then something magical happened, you know?
Nice.
But, all right, go, Danny. What is super... Is there such a thing as super team?
Yes, there is.
Oh, definitely. Did you not watch the game? Were you not paying attention to the finals?
Well, I only say that because I think a lot of people, when Boston was first united, they were like, oh, man, this is cheating. It's going to be free. Or like, and then you see them play and you're like, oh, but they still got to win the games. You know, it's never easy. You know what I mean? Even no matter how many stars seem to join on the team, it doesn't ever seem to be easy, you know?
That's cool, but you still didn't answer my question, though.
Did I watch some of them?
No, the original question. What is a super team? How do you define it?
By the way, sidebar, Steve Nash won a ring.
Oh, shit. Consultants get rings?
Yeah, they do.
Consulting, that's what I do. It's crazy.
All right, good, so what is a... Yeah, I like Steve. But what is a ring? I'm sorry. What is a ring? It is metal. No. What is a super team? I think by these people, it's like players that matter / stars all being on the same team. And you know what? That's a lie. Because then the Thunder were a super team, in my opinion.
Yeah.
To the media,
2012.
super teams are conceited bastard all-star players
Oh my goodness.
who
All right, my turn.
refuse
I'm
to
gonna cut
earn
you
it
off.
themselves
My turn now.
and join up
You're
with
done.
each. This is to
Right.
the media. This ain't
Nah.
my opinion.
Oh, you scared me for a minute, Abe, because you better than this. Like,
That's not my opinion. That's the media. This is what the media
yo,
says. That's not what I
that's what I
believe.
said. You almost
I didn't
scared me.
I didn't ask the media. I asked you, bro.
I
What are
don't
you doing
believe-
right now?
I
What are
don't.
you doing?
All right, man. Like me, I don't think. To me, these teams are less super teams, and honestly, based by the way the league has changed and how these teams were playing, this is back to the '80s. This is the way it should be.
Word. Even I could even go further back
I like
into the
that point.
'60s.
Well, I
like
mean,
those
well,
points, okay.
nah, because there's still a lot more black people, so it's not just one guy standing, one guy embarrassing the league getting 100 points, like,
Yeah, you got the '60s Celtics and the '60s Lakers.
I mean, let me say if they do this for like 5-6 years, then maybe you might be right. I don't know. And plus, I just haven't seen enough '60s ball. Like, I like to think that some of those black players were maybe like ahead of the white players. Like
Sam Jones.
like there's just there's people all over the league now, so I don't think now maybe like right now it's more talent than it is like, oh man, like they got a black player that's so much better. Now it's more like they got LeBron or they got like Westbrook or whatever. That's why to me it's hard to like go with the '60s and stuff. But
I would say the '90s Bulls were a super team.
You mean round 2?
Yeah, the second three-peat. Yeah, that team.
See, but
why
I'm
would
like,
you say that though?
Yeah, see, Danny, you hit him up because I'm like, I was gonna say something.
Why would I say that Bulls team's a super team?
Yes. Why? What do you think makes that Bulls team a super team?
Yes.
You can't say Michael Jordan because that's obvious.
Well, every Michael Jordan team is a super team.
I'm gonna exclude him out the equation.
Yeah, exclude the obvious. Exclude the obvious king of air himself. All right, go ahead.
Scottie Pippen.
Yes.
That man was like like he was basically a point forward. Like he was like the prelude to like LeBron in a way.
Agreed.
And then you have Dennis Rodman. He was a shitty free throw shooter, but he's Dennis Rodman. Like he covered everything defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think he was like he was almost a huge upgrade of what's this dude's name? Horace Grant, except Horace Grant was better offensively.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil Jackson. So yeah. Like
right.
I
don't think that's a super team because I think those are just great role players.
I want to say Scotty's a great role player, but I see what you mean though.
Scotty's greater than a great role player.
Yeah, but I mean, all you have is 1 and 2, and
you also had the 6th man of the year in Kukoc, and you got
but none of those people are going to other teams. Scotty himself, who actually did do that, and
Steve Kerr did.
No, but they're not going to those teams and like leading those teams. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm not calling none of those people super teams. I mean, technically, Steve Kerr is the leader, right, coach? But you know what I mean. Like as a player, he's not going to teams and just like he just seen greatness all his whole career. Steve Kerr did the same thing he did for the Spurs. He did for the Bulls to the Spurs. He just like, all right, I'm gonna be this role player,
Yeah.
Mm. Well, this is how I see it, man. True super team, right? One thing you got to look at the players and look at their resumes. I see one common thing between a lot of these super teams. They all have players that have been multiple All-Star appearance players, right? Multiple. Right?
Real quick, what are these?
Right, exactly.
What are these super teams? Is it just Warriors, Cavs, or is it just Warriors, or like who?
I mean, you can actually go down. You can actually go back into history and look.
So we are counting. All right, we are counting the G's.
But you don't need. If you don't want to, we don't have to, right? Let's. Because
I just feel like based on all the media complaints, it's now they're too stupid to remember the past. So let's play.
All right,
exactly.
So let's keep it relevant.
Those people revise history. That's what it is.
Maybe we'll introduce the history in the beginning, but let's start off playing their game like that today.
Right.
Exactly.
Jordan did it by himself.
Yes,
that's right.
That's why he's the greatest.
What else there? I believe
11 role players. What's your role? Pass me the ball. If I pick up my dribble, you touch it and pass it back to me.
Man, Steph Curry soft, man. He recruited Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
That's a fake ring, bro. No.
Crazy.
You don't even. All right. So I was gonna. I don't keep going. I don't want to read it. I don't even want to talk about it yet. I'll wait. But
Well, I mean, mine's it's pretty short and simple. Look, you want if it's a super team, there's players that have been to multiple All-Star appearances, right? And do the Warriors check that box? Did the Celtics check that? Yeah, and obviously the Heat did as well, right?
Yeah.
Boom, that box is checked. Now, I can't remember whether or not Dwayne Wade has ever won an MVP. Did he ever win an MVP? He did in the finals, right?
Yeah, but he was runner up to LeBron in 2009. That was like his most godliest season.
Because I was just gonna throw off the fact that if you have more than one person who's won the MVP on the roster, I mean that's a pretty strong team. I mean, obviously there's the argument that maybe one of them is like really old, probably, but still, you got two dudes that won the MVP. There's even if he's old past his prime, there's experience there. You know what I mean? That's valuable. So I feel like you got some people who have multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances. You know, and you could even include the fact that whether or not captain per se, but have led teams while being a multiple All-Star appearance player. You put more than two of those guys together, yeah, that's a super team.
But I feel like it's impossible to get more than two people who have won the MVP on the same team unless they switch teams. Because I think the league, just because we have idiots voting, has to / the press, instead of the players.
You're right. Let's remove the MVP comment then.
Yeah, because they will never ever vote for not one person on a team. They're not going to vote for the other guy or them being together. They won't vote, because the press is like too many. They're not allowed to pass Michael Jordan, blah, blah, blah. Because, to some degree, even though LeBron ain't putting up numbers.
Should be passing Michael Jordan. That's ridiculous.
Well, dude, it's MVPs, man. It's not titles and shit. Like, because look, to some degree, LeBron, even if he ain't putting up Westbrook meaningful numbers, LeBron, come on. I think every year he proves like he the one. He the one.
He doesn't need the team. So hey, make sure you don't get that rebound. That's gotta be a LeBron's rebound right there. Don't touch
But no, but you see what you just said. That's literally Westbrook stuff, though. That's literally what's going on this year.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's
Pete, this retarded comparison though. Somebody said LeBron is an updated version of Elgin Baylor with rings.
Man, I didn't see you keep taking it to the 60s. Like, look, I've read all that stuff, but it's like I didn't see. I've seen highlights of Elgin Baylor, so I don't know what he really plays like. I mean, if you want, look, like the sad story of Elgin Baylor is the minute he leaves the team.
He was a point guard?
I don't even know. I think I would call him a 2. I would call him a 2. But then he was playing with Jerry West, so I don't know. I would call him a 3, and maybe West was the 2. But I mean, the sad thing is, look, he leaves the team and they win a title. So I don't know. Like literally, the year he leaves, they win that title. I know.
Oh, there's some new stats here. That's dope.
My whole Facebook feed, which I can't go on because it'll mess up the record. I can't use the way we record now. I can't use the internet.
Yeah, I'll close out Facebook.
No,
completely.
You guys can. I can't. Because I have a lot of like nonsense going on my computer to record now the new way. But my Facebook was crawling with San Antonio hatred about.
Oh boy.
What's going on with that city, bro?
I know, like,
why complain? Yo,
which is ridiculous.
Come to New York, you crybaby.
Which is ridiculous considering this is the team that Phil Jackson gave an asterisk to in '99. Now, like, there's some of them here are calling for asterisks.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so somebody just posted asterisk. Somebody wrote an essay that I won't read about, them all being bitches and not honorable people and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, my goodness. Stop. Shut up.
I know. It's just jealousy, dude. They just I don't know what I don't know what to say, man. This city, when it comes to basketball, man, this city can't see farther than the AT&T Center.
Let's get back to the finals then. I don't want to talk about finals. So we knew what was going to happen.
True. I got one thing to say though. What was I gonna say?
Don't say that in an accent. That should be the intro of the.
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna. Yo, Clay almost lost his life though. By the way.
What's
Oh,
up?
did you see that? That was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
What's up?
And Clay almost lost his life.
When he flipped
Draymond
upside
then
down?
held him like he was yeah.
Honestly, I don't understand how Clay even held his composure because I would have been pissed off at Thompson or at Tristan for bumping me while I was in midair. Like, he probably didn't mean it intentionally, maliciously, like to hurt him. But
Yeah.
I would have been pissed off that even got close to happening, and then I obviously would have been super grateful for Draymond catching me in midair.
Yo,
now
he's like, look, I caught you. You better stay on this team. I don't want to hear no shit about you going to Portland. You know. David is posting mad stuff. Our David, Danny, the high school David.
He's just say Rodriguez.
Yeah, okay.
It's cool.
Well, he's
that's best.
all right. D-Rod.
Maybe not put out his full government. That's not nice.
Yeah, you put it out. Don't tell me not to do it. You just did it.
I can do whatever I want though, so it's different. So it don't matter.
Kevin Durant showing LeBron's final record 3-5, the back of his jersey.
Ouch.
Oh man.
Is that gonna be the meme that takes over this summer?
3-5.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the new 3-1 lead.
You better get started on those memes, Abraham. You gotta jump on that.
Oh, and by the way, let's talk about Auntie Drew. By the way, I do want to talk about him.
Was that Iggy?
No, Auntie Drew, Kyrie,
yeah.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't have TV no more, man. I don't even watch
Yeah.
this stuff.
Oh man, stop it. Well, what about him? I thought his game was pretty good. No, am I wrong?
Nah, he was ass. Like he was just chucking up shots, airball and everything. Yo, here's the crazy part. Steph hit a dagger 3 in his face in the corner too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I gotta find that picture though.
I thought nothing. I thought Klay Thompson did an amazing job with defense in this game. I mean, he's done great throughout the series, but this game specifically, I thought he did really good.
And then Iguodala was defending Kyrie too.
I didn't see that. You were switching off on him?
Nah, like he was just guarding him straight up. Like it was basically a small ball lineup, and then KD was on LeBron, and then I think Clay was on JR maybe. And then actually Clay. No, yeah, who was I forgot the lineups, but yeah, it was a small ball lineup or whatever. But Draymond actually showed up in this game finally.
This is, I mean, even though we knew what was going to happen, it was a great series to watch, though.
Yeah, it was.
But not really the first 2 games, but you know.
Yo, here's the crazy part though. Like the Cavs shot 51%, 36 from. No, that's the worst. 53%, 45% from 3, and still lost.
Wow.
And Warriors basically shot 51% and then shot 36, 37%. But they were shooting even worse throughout the game though. But like going into the game. And then Iguodala was pipping like in this game too, yo.
120, 129, man.
I think he was trying to do it. He was trying to do the steal. He was like, man, maybe if I play again, they'll give it to me instead of KD.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
I would love for him to win.
LeBron in Game 3, was it? He did knock the ball away. He's like, yo, the MVP. Let me get that.
I would have loved for him to take it and be like, look, KD, I know you and Curry, you bought these regular seasons, you know? You bought these regular seasons, yo.
Word. But yo, one thing I gotta say is Aja Pachulia, he needs to get the fuck out. Like,
good for him. He got his ring. He can move on.
Yes, he needs to, because he was hurting him in the beginning of the game. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Like,
he kept grabbing everybody.
Was looking at the Warriors like, yeah, they're gonna need me next. I better go up there.
He kept grabbing everybody.
That would be good.
Another ring.
It's another one. Another one. But yeah, but let me read these stats off to you though. Damn, Durant had 39, 7, and 5. Shit. And Steph, he had like 34, 10, and 6, and 3 steals. That guy showed up. And what else? Yeah, Clay was ass, but still played good D though.
Yeah. I think just his presence, I mean, obviously his numbers aren't crazy impressive, but they needed him on the floor, you know?
Yeah, Kyrie had 26, shot 9 for 22. And JR, what the fuck? He was like,
he was
25.
Yeah.
Cavs in 7. Who put that tweet there? Who did that?
I wonder if they're retweeting it today.
That's so
That would be cool if like the Golden State Warriors itself as an organization retweet it like right now.
He deleted it though.
Ah, lame. I mean, like I get that, but it's like if you don't believe that, why are you even playing? You shouldn't delete
Someone
it.
hacked his Twitter account while he was in the shower. One of his.
Is that what he said?
In the locker room, grabbed his phone, unlocked his phone, went into his Twitter account and tweeted that.
That's funny.
Damn, JaVale McGee got a ring though. Yeah, that's crazy. Before Melo, that's the crazy part.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Wait, who got that? KD got one before Melo?
JaVale McGee.
No, JaVale McGee, man.
Oh,
David West and Matt Barnes too.
Damn, I forgot McGee was there. Oh, here's another Spurs related one. Matt Barnes getting a ring as the last of the Warriors I respect. I'm like,
the 07 Warriors.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Stupid. Shut up.
Like, only Warriors teams that we could beat, we respect.
Where Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes are gonna be chilling and say, "Yo, what up?" They got rings now and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about Baron Davis and everybody. Like,
so
LeBron, man.
LeBron averaged. Here's another meme: 33.6, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and will still be blamed for losing.
Which is stupid as hell. But hey,
I mean, I get it.
This dude played the entire game, like 46 minutes. Like, what the hell?
I mean,
yeah. I guess.
KD was cooking him though. I give him. That's the only thing you could say, to be honest with you. And there was nothing he could do about that.
Oh man, this is the best one. Somebody's pouring a 40. Rest in peace to the LeBron is better than Jordan debate.
Oh, that's still gonna surface.
I know, but it's still funny.
How is that right? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is
it funny because it doesn't make sense?
Nah, because it's the damn hood 40. That's why. But I mean, like.
Oh, it's the hood part of it.
It's the hood 40.
The funny part?
Yeah. But I mean, like it. I mean, like I know from the traditionalist perspective, they don't want to give respect to a man who's 3-5 in the finals, right? Even though they give it to Magic Johnson, but you know, like I still think, man, he's like 1A. You know, like he's still the better person for the 5-on-5 game, dude, on paper.
Agreed.
All right, here's another guy. I don't even know who this guy is. He may or may not be from San Antonio. Yeah, Durant has a championship now, and he played great, but it still feels like a cheap championship to me. I don't know. Like, knowingly hooking up with your best friend ex feels dirty.
What? Your best friend's ex?
Yeah.
How did Durant hook up with his best friend's ex?
I guess because he left and joined, like, the Warriors and stuff.
That's a little bad analogy.
My problem with, like, the world hating this is, like, if you do this in any area of life, this is considered good. You're teaming up with other people to do better things. But if you do this in basketball, you're a loser. You know,
that's the crazy thing. No offense, Danny, but like, yo, people vilify LeBron and KD for doing that, but dudes praise Melo for taking money and staying in New York, just rotting there.
I don't. Ask Danny.
I mean,
ask Danny.
I'm you know.
Sometimes I call Danny and I just say New York Knicks and he starts crying.
That's true. That's 100% true. I have a box of Kleenex tissues right next to me, actually. But yeah, man. Honestly, because we suck so much that let me get one big name. Yes. I'm one of those people. I'm ashamed to say it, but yeah, it's true, man. I can't. We suck. Yes, let me get one star. But it's okay. We got Porzingis now, so now I don't really care. But you know, I don't want to talk about the Knicks right now, man. I got my Kleenex tissues here.
We got the summer.
Get water, I think.
We have the whole summer to do that. We have the whole summer, and
I don't even want to talk about the Bulls at all. So yeah, like I've given up on them.
And we also have what's that show you want to do, Danny?
I wanted to do a show. Wheel of
remember,
Fortune?
like at the end of the month, or like, is it the draft night or something, or the MVP?
Oh, we
night?
wanted to do a show off of the NBA awards. Remember?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Because those are gonna be stupid, so we want to make sure we talk about stupid.
Yo, you know what's the funniest thing about this? Yo, Stephen A's predictions. No, Stephen A's prediction streak has been broken.
Oh, that the Warriors won. Did he predict the Warriors would win?
Yeah, he predicted the Warriors would win.
I mean, that's not fair. Everyone knew that the Warriors are gonna win.
Yeah, nope. There's a lot of San Antonio who was like, man, the Warriors are gonna.
Stop talking about San Antonio.
I live here, dude. I'm sorry. I have to. This is the crap I see on my feed. I have to represent the garbage that I see. But there was a lot of San Antonio that I think was blinded by jealousy or revenge that thought the Cavs.
I get that because like I honestly thought that the Spurs were gonna beat the Warriors, man.
Well, if they were healthy, but I mean, like, you need to look past that the Spurs are no longer playing the Warriors. It's now the Cavs. It's quite a different team.
I agree with that. He's told them to be quiet, pipe it down. They're still gonna be in the playoffs next year.
I mean,
regardless.
like, look, like what they do. LeBron sweep 2 crappy East Coast teams and lost to and beat a 4-1 Celtics team that. One of those wins came without Isaiah Thomas. I'm like, yep, that's gonna beat the Warriors. You know, like, but you know what? To the credit of the GM of the Houston Rockets, right? I know it has not. That guy shouldn't even be mentioned right now. But the one win that the Cavs got, they broke the 3-point record, and that is the game plan of the GM of the Houston Rockets. He did report that earlier this year.
Something.
Yeah,
I hope he learned something. I hope he realizes a flaw in his philosophy.
No.
We make more threes and we'll win.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say. Like the Cavs did the only game they won this finals was Game 4 when they broke the NBA 3-point record. So he's not wrong.
You don't think they were trying to do that tonight, though? I think he is wrong because I'm pretty sure they tried to do that today and it didn't work.
Oh, I saw that. I just saw this
I
right
see what
now.
you're
That's
saying.
crazy.
I'm saying it's right, but I'm saying it's wrong. Well, I see what you're saying. It's wrong because it's never going to happen, but it is right, but it's wrong. You know, I get what you're saying, though.
You might win 1 game. Are you going to win 4?
You can win more if you have Kevin Durant, Curry, and Klay Thompson on your team.
Super team. Yeah, whatever. Super team.
Or the guys who defined it. The guys who defined
the
3-point.
RIP Jordan LeBron debate.
Oh, yeah, I just shared it.
Oh, here's an interesting stat that Bleacher Report just put up. Stephen Curry joins Michael Jordan as the only 2 players who were 29 to win 2 titles. Apparently,
bars.
Good for you, Curry.
Undeniable, right? Jordan bars. It's not.
Word.
It's not perception like the whole GOAT argument. You know, like those are number things. So, I mean, here's a media question, right? That will probably be talked about for the next 2 days.
I hate media questions.
I know, but I'm trying to be all official, especially since I feel like the pretty girl on like First Take, except I'm not a pretty or a girl, but because I don't watch the games, you know, like so I have to come up with crap to get you guys to talk. But one of the things like they would probably ask is, well, what do we think of LeBron now? You know, how does his help or tarnish his legacy? There's a stupid question that they'll be asking. So what do you guys think?
That is a stupid question.
That is a stupid question.
I personally, I guess that's perspective though, because honestly, my perspective on my take on LeBron hasn't changed despite this loss. You know?
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, he was the man. That's a very accurate. Good job.
Yes, it is hard beating people who shoot threes a lot.
Facts.
Threes give you more points than twos.
This was a super team on steroids right here, because you know.
Yeah.
Look at the squad that they had. 2 MVPs, and one of them's won it twice.
All in their prime.
Yes, right. And then 4 out of the 5 starters were multiple-time All-Stars. Like, right? Were all of them multiple-time All-Stars? I can't be too sure on that, but I'm pretty
Zaza
sure.
almost was an All-Star too.
This is Draymond's second All-Star.
Stop with Zaza, man. What's wrong with you?
Nah, Draymond and Klay, they got 2 All-Stars. All-Star.
Multiple All-Star appearances. Yeah, like look, man. That's
come on, man. Come on. That's David, right?
No, that's not me.
All right.
How did that happen?
Yeah, man. Like basketball is hard. People don't understand this. Like,
I gotta
fact
figure
that-
out how to turn off that text message stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff. My bad.
it's all good. The fact that people are criticizing KD for leaving there is proof that of the LeBron argument that they forget to respond to. Basketball is hard. That's why KD went over there.
I thought you were gonna say that people don't remember history because they get mad at this guy for.
Oh, they forget that too, man. It's people, but oh my
LeBron
gosh!
literally did this.
Here, you want me to read you more crap that he from San Antonio?
No, I told you no already. Why
It's gonna get read. It's gonna get read. Here, because you were talking about remember history.
Ooh,
Let's see.
history lesson.
I wonder if he deleted it already. Well, anyway, he basically wrote that the Miami Heat thing was totally different, quote unquote, totally different,
Oh yeah,
because he
did say
took
that
a
shit.
bad team, because the Heat were a bad team and now became good because of them.
All right, that's true. That's true. But
it's not a bad team. If you change the whole team, that team don't exist no more.
right.
Yeah, and this is the only difference in this situation is this: Steph Curry's contract made it easy gave him enough cap space for this to happen.
Yeah,
True.
Like he's literally the common denominator of this. Like,
Agreed.
this is what I'm saying. Like, so what happens? What happens when Clay runs out and Curry maybe should be paid more money? Do they all stay or do they just Captain Dragon Ball Z that shit? All right, the wish is granted. Let's go our own ways.
I do know KD's gonna take less. So he basically doesn't need a contract in the NBA because he got endorsements.
Yeah. Did you see how many KD commercials aired back to back to back after they won?
Oh yeah.
Nah, but I guess a lot from what you're saying.
There's like 4 commercials like nonstop. Or at least it felt like 4 commercials that were all about KD.
Well, it'd be cool if he thinks that way. I feel like people are the old way of thinking, and still probably the normal way of thinking is make more money. That's why I was surprised when LeBron finally took the max deal. Maybe he was just as insulted as I was of the Mike Conley thing, and he was like, enough.
Yeah. Alone.
He was like, I'll never forget.
Yeah.
But
Peep this. My fault to cut you off. Peep this bullshit though. Some dude said people that support KD's moves were not competitive basketball players.
see, people want to isolate that. I'm like, I guess they just sound like people that ain't happy with their life, dude. That's what it sounds like.
It's just these basketball purists. Damn, he joined a crazy list.
Because people be saying some stupid shit. It's like, man, calm down.
Yeah,
dude.
and they're from San Antonio. That's what they're from.
People. Oh, damn, Curry's on an even bigger list. I'm gonna read that off to you real quick.
What?
Here's a group that he joins of players with multiple titles and multiple MVPs. He joins LeBron, Tim Duncan, Jordan, Magic, Kareem, Wilt, and Bill Russell.
Dang.
Who joined that? Curry?
Steph Curry. Yeah.
Klay Thompson
That's
didn't
real.
join that? Oh, because he doesn't have MVPs. He doesn't have Okay. I was like, damn. Like,
But next year,
I swear he
KD
was
will be
there
on that
too.
list.
Yeah.
I was like, but
Honorary mention Klay Thompson.
yeah.
They'll probably give it to KD this time around because like media was probably biased. It was like, yeah, he won his ring.
I wonder if somewhere Charles Barkley is still like, man, Klay Thompson is still better. Like, I wonder if he's still thinking.
Oh, he was like, he's the best all-around player in the league. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I don't know. He just loves picking people who aren't the best and saying like they so good at blah blah blah.
And there was a lot of people saying that that Kyrie was outplaying Curry in this series.
I didn't see that.
Right? Like,
I think people are saying that because like maybe the harsh desperation scoring that happened towards the ends of the games, but
only basically 2 games, like the
hero ball part of it. Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about?
yeah. Meanwhile, this dude was just putting up double-doubles and triple-doubles.
I don't know. They don't see that though. They just see Curry's cheating because he's walking out there with teammates. That's illegal.
Word, that's pretty much how it is. But yeah,
Basketball's not a team sport.
It's not. Get it through your head. Michael Jordan proved this.
Yo, I gotta say that to my boy sarcastically.
Basketball is not a team sport. Oh man.
But yeah, yo, I'm about to turn in though.
I see. Any other thoughts?
Kyrie's overrated.
I should just do like a cut up of like all these things as the intro of the show.
That should be the intro though, by the way. No, that's crazy.
So we just hating. The last one was Danny calling out LeBron. This one's like
oh wait, I called out LeBron?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when LeBron when Friday comes and all that? You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, but I'm right though. I was right though. I mean, even though I was kind of wrong because
you were
he
wrong
does
on
put
the
up
day.
amazing numbers, but he didn't win though.
Yeah.
So, good for you, LeBron.
Any other
Come
things?
to the Knicks.
any other things, Danny?
Other points to nothing that is finals related. You know, I still want to talk about these NBA awards. I still want to talk about obviously the draft is going to be a good one, and I definitely still want to dig a little deeper into best up and coming teams later on. I think there's a lot of teams that they look interesting. You know, a lot of nice young players. That's like, damn, this kid could really be with some certain pieces around them.
So yeah, if you guys remind me,
I'm out of here.
Hold up, Dave. If you guys remind me about of the draft, I mean, we could do some for the draft too. All right, so look, we'll do these two things real quick, and then you could go to
all right.
LeBron leaving or staying?
I'm indifferent towards that right now at this point.
Oh man, are you a Cavs player? Yes, that's what you said. We just lost. I'm not thinking about that. That's for the summer. That's for
it's hard to tell because I've been wrong many times and shit. I was like, yeah, Durant's gonna stay in OKC. I was like, LeBron's gonna stay in Cleveland and Miami, and then shit happened.
All right,
so I'm gonna just keep it like that.
You don't want to be Stephen A. Smith. I got you.
Word.
Are you? So LeBron leaving or going? Or staying?
Oh man, this one's tough, man.
You said leaving or going?
I know, right? I'll give you no choices. He's leaving.
You was on your Birdman shit. Is you done or is you finished?
I didn't hear that.
But yeah.
Honestly, I don't. Why leave? Well, is there something better for him to go to, or a team that's even worse?
Boston's ready.
He can go and make
Boston is ready to team up with.
Boston doesn't suck enough for him to go there yet. You know what I mean?
LeBron only saves.
Miami. It's different. I went to Miami when they sucked.
Gotcha.
I went to the Cleveland Cavaliers when they sucked twice.
That gives more validity to the Laker thing that LeBron's going.
So then why not go to the Knicks? Why not?
That's a pipe dream, bro.
Chill.
Why not?
I can't see him going to the West Coast. All right, so the next one is this. Let's assume LeBron stays. Cavs Warriors again?
I mean, it depends on who they.
Yes.
It depends. Yeah, of course.
It
depends on. It depends on who else they pick. Like their offseason gonna be interesting though.
Yes.
Love goes. If Love goes, Love might be gone maybe.
And hopefully Melo goes to the Cavs since Love will be gone.
Damn. All right, there you have it.
Right. Oh wait, one last thing. Maybe for another podcast, but future super team. Chris Paul going to the Spurs? Next super team. Next super team? What?
Oh, he dismissed that.
That ain't a super team, Joe.
I mean, let's be honest. Chris Paul going to the Spurs, isn't that just
Antonio besides all the hate?
Chris Paul's the only one I could say that's all time.
Where? On the what? On the Spurs?
No, I'm saying he's like an all-time great player. Like he's the only one on the Spurs. If he went there, like he'd be the only one that's an all-time.
Well, in
great
theory,
player.
if Kawhi keeps doing this, he would be there too. But I'm saying what I was gonna say no to super team is because CP3 and Kawhi would be the only like named guys. You know. True. That being said, they do have pop, so in theory, they still might play like one anyway.
People. I'm gonna give you this quote. This is what Iguodala said about Steph. he only threw one left-handed pass tonight. That was gross.
What?
Hey, remember that behind the back pass, that left-handed pass from last year's finals?
Why they lost the finals? Damn,
yeah,
that's messed up.
I think he might have came up with a couple of 3-1 memes himself. If that's the
There
case.
you go. I know, right? He's like, I gotta earn a living, yo. If we ain't winning titles, I gotta earn a living.
If I don't win the finals MVP, I gotta find out something else to do.
Yeah, but I guess that's it. Anything else?
that'll be all.
Next podcast, NBA awards. Tune in.
Well, at least next NBA one. Chill. You know, we doing more. We doing more. like